interesting things in a few minutes.
Number 1. Smart people have a tendency to undervalue themselves. Ignorant people, on the other hand, believe they are exceptional. This psychology truth will make you reconsider the individuals you know and how they present themselves. Number 2. The agony of being ignored is not an exaggeration. This sensation has similar chemical repercussions as a physical damage. As a result, your brain reacts to rejection in the same way that it would to physical pain. Number 3. Loneliness is more harmful to your health than you realize. A Harvard University study discovered a link between extreme loneliness and the same levels of the blood clotting protein that causes strokes and heart attacks. In other words, not having friends may be as dangerous as smoking. Number 4. Power, according to psychology, reduces a person's concern for others. Aside from the Stanford prison experiment, several studies have demonstrated that persons in positions of power become worse at assessing the feelings of others. It is evident in their lack of facial expression, which is a primary indicator of empathy loss. Number 5. Receiving rewards may persuade you that a tedious work is enjoyable. A research paid volunteers to persuade someone that a tedious chore was truly enjoyable. Those who lied but still found the activity uninteresting received a $20 reward. Those who did not have a genuine cause to lie and convinced themselves that the activity was truly enjoyable were only compensated $1. Number 6. Long-term deadlines are less important to your brain. You are, indeed, a procrastinator for psychological reasons. The brain forces you to prioritize urgent tasks, regardless of their relevance, since it knows you can finish them. Number 7. Optimism may be learned. Furthermore, researchers discovered that you could teach it to yourself. Number 8. There is more psychologically behind an internet troll. According to scientists, the majority of them are born psychopathic, narcissistic, and cruel. Number 9. What was once considered typical anxiety levels have risen over time. The average psychiatric patient in the 1950s had the same level of anxiety as today's average high school student. Number 10. People between the ages of 18 and 33 are the most stressed in the globe. Stress levels tend to decrease only after the age of 33. Number 11. France is the world's most depressed country. 1 out of every 5 people suffers from depression. More than 1/3 of Europeans suffer from a mental health issue. Number 12. Artists in creative fields are 8% more likely to suffer from bipolar disorder than those in less creative fields. There is a link between bipolar disorder and creativity, according to research. However, this does not imply that all creative people have bipolar disorder, or that all persons with bipolar disease are creative. Number 13. A broken heart may be a valid cause of death. The broken heart syndrome, also known as stress cardiomyopathy, can result in serious, short-term heart muscle dysfunction. Number 14. Power's impact can have the same effect on a person as a severe brain damage. Victims become less predictable, less concerned with hazards, and less skilled at being compassionate and assertive. Number 15. Your social media addiction is the outcome of its psychological strategy. This algorithm is the real reason you keep scrolling around Facebook even though you simply went there to check alerts. The ability to remain on the site independent of contact or activity is relevant to the infinite scroll, where your brain receives no stop cue. Number 16. There is a psychological explanation why your phone vibrated when there were no notifications. This ailment is known as phantom vibration syndrome, and it affects 68% of the population. Number 17. If you believe that your idol is in love with you, you may be suffering from a mental condition. When a person believes that a famous person is in love with them, they suffer from a psychological disease known as erotomania. Number 18. Some people live their lives as if they were on a reality television program. They have what is known as the Truman Syndrome. Patients suffering from this psychological condition believe they are the stars of a reality television program. Number 19. Having unrealistic expectations for Paris may result in a mental health disorder. The majority of Japanese people suffer from Paris syndrome, a psychological disease induced by disappointment at discovering that Paris is not what they imagined. Number 20. One of the reasons influencing hallucinatory voices is local culture. For one thing, voices in the United States sound rough and forceful. In India and Africa, schizophrenics hear more gentle and playful voices. Number 21. Hikikomori is a widespread mental health problem among Japanese men. 1 million of these people isolates themselves in their bedrooms for years. As a result, they cause social and health difficulties, which are referred to as hikikomori. Number 22. Narcissistic personality disorder affects around 6% of the population. This illness manifests as a strong sense of self-importance and an apparent lack of empathy. Number 23. Narcissistic personality disorder is frequently associated with depression or anxiety. However, this coexistence is frequently the only reason a narcissist seeks therapy. Number 24. Tylenol, often known as acetaminophen, is useful for more than only physical aches and pains and fever. It is also known to help with psychological issues such as social rejection. Number 25. Antidepressant medications have more side effects than merely sexual negative effects. It may also block any human emotions associated with love and romance. Number 26. When you need a vacation, there is a psychological reason why you want to go to the beach. The sight of water has a relaxing impact on those who see it, making them happier, calmer, and even more creative. As a result, living with such a view is an excellent idea. Number 27. Paranoia has the inverse disposition. This hallucination, known as paranoia, leads you to believe that others have hidden goals to help you succeed. Number 28. People value objects more when they put them together themselves, even if just partially. The IKEA effect, called after the famed store's furnishings, is the source of the abnormally high value placed on such products, regardless of their quality. Number 29. The film Inception, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, featured ideas from psychological scientists. A profound tale hides beneath the film's stunning effects and superb performances. According to the Association for Psychological Science, it only illustrated how thoughts may be implanted into a person's mind and incorporated into their memory. Number 30. Billy Milligan was a man with 24 personalities. He was born in Florida in 1955, although that he solely refers to his main character, William Stanley Milligan. Aside from him, 23 other people live in his head, 2 of whom have committed robberies and rapes. Billy, on the other hand, avoided jail time by being committed to the Athens Mental Health Center for insanity.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more interesting content. See you in a few minutes.